how we doing? FM Dow here, and welcome to Season 2 of We Are All Wednesday, Ain't We? And guys, I said there would be a lot of changes, and the summer, well, the summer's had a complete turnaround. You know what? This is a big one. Kelly, get going. Well, let's just start here with who went up, okay? We knew that it was Ipswich and it was Portsmouth. Well, who went up as playoff winners? It was Oxford in the end. They won in the final against Sunderland. Fair play to them, but it does mean that Sunderland is still in our league next season, which means that it's going to be tough. There are still some very, very good teams in our league, but also you may want to know who won the other leagues, and I think that's very understandable. Sheffield United have gone up in the Championship as the winners. Fulham came up second, and the playoff was Bournemouth, which has boosted those all into the Premier League. And the Premier League itself was outrageous because it was won by Arsenal. Chelsea were the runners-up, and City being third. This Arsenal team, how have they won the league? Is what everybody's thinking. I'm thinking it too. What is this world? It's no different to real life. I mean, what? Exactly, it's no different to real life. Like, I don't know what the game thinks that these players are, but they are not this in real life. And what it made me think was I didn't see Liverpool in those top three positions. So where did they finish? Fourth. So they were in the Champions League. That's fine. Fourth is great. And then I looked at their team. Needless to say, when I talk about signings in a minute for us at Wednesday, we've not brought in Kylian Mbappe and Robert Lewandowski. What unbelievable. If you're a Liverpool fan out there, what you must believe you are going to win the Premier League next season here. Gabriel Jesus has also turned up. Not quite sure why Fabianski's your goalkeeper, but that's by the by. You want to know who we have brought in, who we have let go, and I'm going to start on who we've let go. We've let go of a lot of players, and I'm not sure you're going to be too happy with it, all right? I'm not sure you're going to be too happy with it, but we had to, one, get money into the team. We all know that we're struggling with money. And two, well, we need to start again. We need to refresh, and that is the main point of this season. It's refreshing ourselves, making the team better. So, obviously, we've let one guy go. You can figure it out. Baz has gone. Barry Bannon has left Sheffield Wednesday. I tell you what, though. This is where I think it's a decent deal, because Barry Bannon was, in this moment for us, it said he was £900,000. I managed to push them up to £1 million. So, I mean, what a great at bargains. Yeah, but you're not going to be able to bring in a central midfielder who's as good as him, are you? No, is the honest answer to that one. There's still time. Transfer window's not closed. But Barry Bannon has gone to Coventry. Championship football for him. So, good for him. 1 assist on debut. A decent average rating. We don't need... Who else has gone? Well, this one was obvious. Andre Wisdom didn't want to sign a new deal with us, so he's left as well. We knew this was happening. I tried to sign him, but it wouldn't. We had him for 1 season. He's gone to the Championship, and he's playing at Hull, which is a bit worrying because 2 of the players that we've let go already straight away Championship. So, Lee Gregory's gone. Well, to be honest, this isn't too much of a shock probably to any of you, because he didn't play much for us last season. He was on £5,000 for us, and he's actually gone to Oxford at 4.3. As we know, Oxford went up, so again, not in our league, so he's gone a league above, which is fair play to him. It was a free transfer, though. I couldn't get any money for him. Yeah, I don't know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about all of these letting them go situation at the moment. His stats are decent. It just didn't work for me. It just wasn't my kind of player, but I probably have to take some responsibility for that one. Talking of taking responsibility, I've got to take responsibility for this guy, Jayden Brown, who has also left us. Thing is, I'm not sure I should have let him go. At 23, it's kind of like, he had so much going for him. He was in a position left back that we kind of needed, but we decided to let him go. The reason for this was I got £500,000, which is a lot of money for a player who only played 9 times for us last season. Within those 9 times, yeah, he got a 7 rating, he got a goal and an assist, and there was probably a lot more to come from him, but I felt we had enough in that position to get us by. Let me know what you think. I'm not sure on that one myself, I'll admit it, as well as this one. And this one, the next guy caused me all sorts of problems last year, so Sammy Hutchinson has gone. We did get money for Hutch, which is the positive. That's what I'm going to look at as a positive. It was only £40,000. but his wage was off the limit. He was on 6 grand. So, you know, I think 6 grand to get him away from the club was good. Is he good enough to play for us? Yes, definitely. But I'm looking at bringing the average age down, and that's where I was trying. You'll see with the signings, I'm trying to bring the age down. So Hutchinson had to leave. The other ones that we've let go in this situation, I think Render's gone on loan, Katoma has gone on loan. There's a couple of loanies in the young boys, in the under-23s, but that is the main, well, so far, players who have left. So should we go into the players we brought in? Let's do it. Let's start with this boy, one of the frees. There are 5 frees, I think, and 2 players that we've paid money for. I think that's how it is. But first is Xavier Simmons. Not sure. You guys let me know down there in the comments which way you say it. But I was so super stoked to be able to get this one through as a free. You'll see his potential ability is nearly 5 stars, definite 4 stars. He's got a long way to go before he is a definite first team starter. We've got him in the under-23s at the moment, but that could change. We are quite light actually in players. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we brought him in. His stats look pretty decent. 14s, 12s. He is 19 years old. Chelsea youngster, brought in, no experience. So we can only make him what we can make him. But I'm excited by Xavier Simmons. Talking of Chelsea frees, we've also brought in Familia Castillo. Yeah, he's been brought in as well on a free. You'll see that he's 3-star with 4-star ability. He has already played. We've played the Carabao Cup. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But he's come in. Another guy who can play all down the left-hand side. We brought him in on a free as soon as Brown left us. It was kind of one of those that, oh, well, he can actually cover every single one of those roles. And as you can see, he can cover a lot of roles on the pitch, which is absolutely great for us because we have quite a small team. So it's good to be able to throw them in. I'm happy with him. His history itself, a lot of games there. He's played in the Championship with Birmingham, which is good. Eredivisie, he's played 3 seasons. Not loads of games, but he's played there. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the signing. I think it's decent. Let me know what you think on that one. We brought in a right back as well, and he obviously needs to be told to train better because that's not the way I want those stars to be. But it is James Breen. Now, James Bree's come in as a bit of right back cover, a bit of right back starter. You see, Liam Palmer, I've looked on the squad depth, is like practically first on every single point. So that is, we need some way for him to have a little bit of a break or a move around. But yeah, James Breen has come in. I'm happy with it. 24 years old, not old at all. We brought him in on a free, which is fantastic. Obviously, he moved to Villa for 1.2 mil, but his career never really got going there. Moved to Luton on loan and then on full terms, it seems. And you know what? Two full seasons there in the Championship. He's dropping down to play League One. I think that's decent. You guys let me know. You let me know. This is all down to your perception. I thought I've done okay, but we'll see. You want another free? Jake Clark Salter. Now, we've lost defenders. Defenders is something that we've not really been able to keep hold of, with Wisdom going and loanies coming in and out. One of those I've brought back. But Jake Clark Salter, again from Chelsea. It looks like I've just taken the Chelsea youth team, but he's not that young. He's 24 years old. He's had game time, I think, in League One. Again, a very good player for League One. We can look at his history here. You know, Chelsea youngster. He went on loan to Bristol back here. He's played Championship football, Eredivisie football. He's predominantly been loaned to the Championship where he's played his game. So I feel like dropping him down to League One, going back to him in 2016, 2017, I think he could be a very good signing for us. I'm quietly optimistic with what he can do this season and keep us a little bit safer at the back. We've not been able to keep Bailey Peacock-Farrell, so the goalkeeper situation means that Wildsmith has to jump in. He is taking the number 1 jersey. Well, he's taking the 28 jersey, but he is playing. So he needs players in front of him. And I think Jake Clark Salter is one of those boys who can do enough in that situation. Now, the last free signing is one of my favourite signings. It's one for you guys who have been there from back in the day. There is some absolute love for this player, and I can't believe I brought him in for free. He's replacing Barry Bannon, and it's this boy, Tom Lowry. Tom Lowry, what a man. If you haven't watched me and my crew, get on it now. Go and watch it. It's one of my favourites. But we brought in Tom Lowry from Crew for absolutely free. Yes, he's not worth a hell of a lot of money. Yes, he may not have any kind of like 5-star ability or anything crazy, but what he does have is League One in the bag. I'm very confident with Tom in League One. Obviously played his whole career for Crewe, a lot of time in League Two, League One, 2 full seasons there, and in a team that got relegated, I think, last season. Did they get relegated? I feel no, they didn't. Oh, fair play. But I thought they did. For a team that didn't do great, he still got a 7 rating overall, which is, yeah, if we can get a central mid in 7 rated overall, I will be super happy. £4,000 in comparison to Barry Bannon's 17. I think that's an absolute steal. So I'm very happy with him coming in. And hopefully he'll be able to make a difference. Now there's a couple of players now we paid for, and 2 loanees have come back. So we'll go to the ones that have come back and we'll just jump through them. Brought back Lewis Gibson. Didn't play too much for us last season, but he was needed. Can play left and right. He played 24 times, believe it or not, last season. But I didn't think he made too much of it. So we've brought him back this year, though, just to boost our defence. Because I think at the end of last season, that's where we were going wrong. We've obviously got Jermaine up front. But we do need another striker, I would say. But that's something for the future. The transfer window's not closed. So if you can think of a striker that we can try and rope in, get it down there in the comments and help us out. The other loanee who's come back, Fabio Carvalho. Now, I don't think he had a great season last year, but talking to the backroom staff here, they believe that he was well worth bringing back. He's 19, he's only 19, and if he was to go, it's 19 to 24 million pounds. I think we're paying his wages, which is 10k. It's a lot, but you know what? He didn't play well enough. I didn't think he played well enough to be brought back, but I needed a player for his position. He could play anywhere in that, across that 3 behind, so let's see if this is the season for him. He can also play up front. He's got multiple positions, which, as I say, is very important for the team in that multiple position situation. So he's brought back, and hopefully this will be the season he really shines. But now let's see the 2 that we bought money. The cheaper one was Will Ferry. He's been brought in for absolute pittance. I think it was 35, is it? Let's have a look. £25,000. Brought him in from Southampton. He was in League 2 last season, but we've brought him in. Yes, looking at this, he's not great. All right, we've got to be honest with it. Looking at his stats, he's not unbelievable. Looking at his star potential, he could be very, very good. So, again, one who covers that left side completely, can play up the top, can play in the back, fine. He covers a lot of positions, and 275 to 500, we'd be making profit on him anyway. So, I'm not saying it's a business, but if it was, that's decent business. The other player is Ryan Longman. Yeah, Ryan Longman's been brought in, and again, this is one of those which is a bit of business, a bit of play, okay? So he can play on the left and the right, really. This is where I'm looking at playing him, probably on the right-hand side. He's got the ability to do it. When you look at where his good stats come from, they're all perfect for the position. Okay, so that's number 1. We will try and work on his crossing a little bit and his first touch and all these things, but he is only 21 years old. We've paid a lot of money for him. For us anyway, it's £245,000. But he was in the Championship last season with 33 games. That's decent. The year before, he was in League One. I've got a lot of belief in Ryan. And hopefully with all these transfers that you can now see here, we've done all right. I think we've done all right. You let us know. We've had 1 game in the Carabao Cup already. I didn't think you needed to see it. I wanted you to see. I thought it's only going to be a 1 game episode because of how much I'm going to talk to you about the transfers, ins and outs. That I didn't want it to be the Carabao Cup. Who wants to see that? I thought you'd want to see the first game of the season. Of course you do. So I'm going to show you the result in the Carabao Cup. Look at all the greens. Just have a look at that. If this has any relevance for the rest of the season, guys, then we might need to be getting excited, because I was excited just playing this team. I put a lot of the new players in. You'll see it straight away. Clark Salter's in there. Gibson's in there. Dawson started in goal. Lowry was in there. Hagen's in there. Castillo's in there. Obviously, Carvalho there. Defoe in. It was a 4-0 win, and we absolutely smashed them. From start to finish, we smashed them. We only had a 1.74 expected goals situation, but with the players we have, if we have a chance, goals happen. With Jermaine Defoe scoring after 1 minute, I thought, wow, this is all you need. Familia Castillo scored on debut, which is dreamy. Carvalho scored on debut, kinda. And also, Will Ferry came off the bench and scored on his debut. That's the way we need to look at it. A lot going on here. As you see from the bench, Brennan's on the bench. We're bringing up young players. Simmons was on the bench. Adedoyo was in on the bench as well. Hagen playing right mid in this game as well. Look, we basically, this season, I'm thinking, and I want your view on it, we bring through young players, we get them in the first team, we get them working, and hopefully it works twofold. 1, they will become better, and 2, we'll be able to sell him on and get some money. So you're now thinking, well, we're definitely going to win the first game of the season. It's against Wigan, so I'm not too confident, but let's go and see. But before we do, an offer's come in as I've clicked, and it is for Callum Patterson. Now, this offer's been coming back and forth. I want you to get down there in the comments and let me know what you think we should do with this one. I'm trying to get at least over £1 million for him because of how many positions he can cover. I'm looking to get 1.1. The issue is he's on 10 grand. That's the issue. You know, we can get 10 grand in, but I'm not sure we can get a better player than Callum Patterson. So I'm going to keep trying this 1.1, and if not, I'm not going to let him go. What do you think? Also, to let you know, we signed a new deal for Dennerin. People were coming in for him, not offering enough. Thought, smash that one, and he's out for 3 to 4 months. I just thought I'd put that in, just in case anybody was wondering where he is when we get to the team selection next. Here are the teams. Here's the game. We're at the DW Stadium. We are going with Joe Wildsmith in goal. Palmer on the right. Dunkley and Gibson playing central back partners with Pring on the left. We've got Windass playing just behind the striker, even though it doesn't show it here, with Hunt and Lowry playing behind him to make that 3 in midfield. Longman on the right with Castillo on the left and Jermaine Defoe. We're going to hopefully get a whole season out of Jermaine. We've got Cameron Archer on the bench, as well as Clark Salter. These guys played only a few days ago, so we are trying to mix it around a little bit. I feel like defensive centre-backs, we've got quite a few good ones now, so hopefully that will work out well for us. Wigan's team, Ben Amos is still there. Where did his career go? No one knows. Talking to that, Will Keane as well. Good mixer team. They're very good League One side, so this is a good barometer of where we will be. Let's get to the game. Kick off, and we are into the new season number 2 here on We're All Wednesday, ain't we? And I am looking forward to it. Hopefully we can come away with some good results, and hopefully from the first highlight we can score as Windass puts it in. Carvalho heads it over, but at least it's us on the attack. And then we're back straight away. All sorts going on here with Amos going long. Will Keane cannot win the ball. Pring into Castillo. Castillo going long over to Defoe. There's one thing he's probably not going to do at his age. It is go and win a race round the back. But look, a lot of players here. Hunt, this is a big season, I think, for Hunt. Alex Hunt, can he do it full time? Taken over really from Bannon. And it's a big season for him as Pring has it on the left and gives it to Castillo. Castillo back to Pring. Pring's got a good cross on him, but he's not going to use it. Tell you what, Lowry has, though. Oh, what a beautiful ball. Pring puts across to Longman. Should score. What a save, though. What a save. Back. Loads of highlights here for the game. They just seem to be going long, and it's not working at the moment as Lowry plays out to Longman. He's beat his man. He's one-on-one. He's put it wide. Oh, it's a good save, I think. Longman's had the chances at the start of this game that should have put us ahead. Lowry going over to take the corner, crosses it in. Palmer's up there, does not win the header as it comes out to Castillo. Can he play out to Lowry again? Lowry takes it back to Dunkley, and it's over. It's not over. We're back. I'm guessing he just put it wide. So many highlights. But are we going to get the chance? Yes, we are. It hopefully. Oh, no, we're not. I spoke way too soon as Pring gives it away. This is the kind of thing that happens in Football Manager. You think you're doing well, you have all the chances, and then you get sucker punched. And that's what could happen here as Cousin plays it back to Kerr. We're sort of just letting them have it, which is not really how I like to play. I like the players to go in a little bit harder than they are at the moment. They're giving Wigan a bit of confidence, which isn't what I want. Go on, Windass. Get close. Get close to foe. Chasing them back. This is a long highlight, but that does normally mean it will be a goal. So fingers crossed we're the ones who still get the shot out of this, although it doesn't look like it right now. Very good passing technique from Wigan as they go long for the first time. It is Jones. Oh, he's gone wide, very wide, which let Palmer get back. Good defending. You know, this is where I'm hoping we'll do better this season. I always like the team to be positive in their outlook. You'll always see that. But I want them to defend as well. Pick good defenders, and you should be okay for a season. It's gone out for a throw, and that could be the end of that highlight. We're back. Oh my, I don't think we had this many highlights in the whole of last season. I'm having them all here in the first game as Hunt plays it back to Dunkley. So far, Defoe's not having a good game. He's not carrying on the form from last season here, Jermaine. So maybe it won't help if we're trying to play silly long balls like that. But Lowry has got the ball back, and he plays it into Castillo. He's got no overlap from Pring, but Lowry into Windass. If these two can make a good partnership, we might have a very good season. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at these players name by name. I'm feeling good about it. As Pring has it on the left-hand side, gives it to Windass. He can shoot and score. Oh! First half is finished. Great game for the neutrals. Just no goals yet. We just need to push on. We need to push on. Defoe needs to do his job. Archer's on. Ferry's on as well. We've got a free kick. It's going to be Alex Hunt. He scored a great one for Grimsby. Did anyone see that? He's not scored for us, but it's close. Corner to them. Asgard throws it in. Headed. Should have been put away from Lang at the back. He didn't use it. Why didn't he use it? I'm okay with it. But he should have scored, surely. Another corner. We're on the back foot here with 15 to go. Patterson is being brought on for Windass as just a different style of player, really. But Jones has it down the right-hand side, chips it back. He's missed his man. Naylor at the back. Cuts it all the way back to Kerr. And hopefully that means the chance is gone. It's not. It's still going on. Naylor into Jones. Taken by Hunt. The break would be beautiful. Oh, come on, ref. That's disgusting. Don't like to see it, but we've got the overlap. No, Lowry. No. That's not what we need. As Palmer looks forward again, though, Patterson is still going. The highlight into Longman. Should have scored in the first half, and it would have made it all easy. As Ferry is on. Oh! First score here. Hunt, back post, Longman. Bah! Corner. Come on, boys. We're in the 92nd, 93rd minute. Hunt. Get it onto one of our players' heads. He puts it in. It's Archer. It's over Archer. But Longman will retrieve the ball. Come on, Longman. Do something with it here in the last few minutes. We deserve to win this game. It's been a hell of a game, to be fair. As Patterson back to Longman. Oh, that's a chance. Why is no one there? It's gone out for a throw. Will we have time? It's not looking likely. Get it in the box, Palmer. Someone get it in the box. They've done well. It's going to be full time, and we're going to have it down in the corner, which is really upsetting. We've got to just get that ball into the box. Surely, ref, don't blow the whistle. Don't blow the whistle yet, ref. No, Patterson. Gone back to Gibson. Lowry. Back post. That's even more frustrating. What a game. What a game. Yeah, we've not come away with the win, but we're 0-0. We were all over him. We're all over him. But first game of the season, not to concede. That's the positive. Let me know what you think of the transfers. Let me know what you think of everything. Said before, we probably need a striker. We definitely need a striker following that game. 0-0. But not that many teams in the league have won. Okay, so we're not far away. It's the first game of the season. So 0-0 draw is what it is. But we wish for better. Let me know what you think of everything that's happened, guys. This is the first game of the season. We'll be back for the transfer window closing. That's when we will be back. You know it. Like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff. Tell your friends about it if they're into this thing. Let's spread the word of we're all Wednesday, ain't we? And God, hopefully this season will go up. See you soon, guys. Toodle pip.